Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of the Fishing Teacher, and really appreciate you guys checking today's video out. And guys, today we're going to be talking about oversized jerk baits in the fall time of the year when they work really good and situations where they produce. I think you guys are going to find some good fishing out of this when you get those right set of conditions. So anyway guys, jerkbait fishing, you know, we've covered a little bit here in the channel. We'll continue to do so because it's one of the most effective ways to catch bass. There's a lot to them as far as the size and the profiles of different jerk baits, but specifically in today's video, I want to talk about these big ones like this Megabass Canada right here. This is a 7-inch long jerk bait. There's other jerk baits on the market that are really big like this, but this is, it's almost twice the size of a normal jerk bait. So it's a big meal for the fish. And there's certain situations we're coming up here in the fall that I wanted to share with you that this thing's going to start working really good. Now, one of the things I've noticed in bass fishing is when the fall starts to take hold and we start to get cooler nights, cooler temperatures, once that water temperature starts getting down into the 60s, now this varies whichever part of the country you're in. It could be as early as right now if you guys are up north, or it could be as late as November in some areas. These jerk baits, the big jerk baits, really start producing really well. And we'll sort of want to go over a couple different things you need to look for and areas you need to find. If you have a lake, guys, that has a bluff bank on it, bluffy, steep, rocky banks, and you have water visibility of over 3 feet, you need to try this fall, especially when that water starts getting down in the 60s. And what you want to do is just find those areas. My favorite is a main lake, steep banks. It doesn't have to be like a vertical bluff. It can be a rocky bank that drops off pretty sharp, but it needs to have deep water close to it. And get parallel to those banks, like say for example, get your boat out 10 foot away from the shoreline, make a long cast with this Canada here, and just jerk it down with a fairly fast retrieve. You don't want to like pause it for a long time. So jerk, 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 they pause, jerk, jerk, jerk. Just a short pause like that, and cover water down those bluffy banks and those steep banks like that. And guys, this is a great way to catch them on the fall. Now there's a couple different scenarios that this is going to work the best. It's going to work better if you have some type of clouds, whether it be like a heavy, partly cloudy, or a cloudy, rainy condition. I prefer clouds and rain, but it can be one of those days where it's big cumulus clouds where it's really cloudy and you have a lot of probably more than not, the sun is behind a cloud, and you have to have wind. So if you've got a day where the wind's blowing like 15 to 20 miles an hour, and you've got some cloud cover and you've got clear water that's in the 60s, get you one of these big jerk baits and tie it on and see what happens, because they will bite it. And there's a small window of time. Once that water temperature starts getting down in the 50s, they don't bite it that good. So I have found, for me, this is like, for the most part, it's like a late September to November type of a deal. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to pass that along with you. Colors, they'll bite a lot of different colors. It just depends on the water clarity and the time of day. But like I said, Baitworks has got a big selection. I'll put that link in the description. And give it a try. If you guys haven't tried it, if you just tried normal size jerk baits and you like to jerk bait fish, try the big one. I think you guys will really be surprised by that. So hope it helps out. We'll talk later.